So now we are gonna learn about a bit of parts of the Arduino. Okay, so now this is the time for you to guess a bit, Sanishka. So what is this part? Do you have even one idea? I don't
USB,
care if your answer was wrong or right. Just give
U,
an idea.
U, USB, P- uh,
Yes, Manishka, your answer was correct. It's the USB port.
USB,
USB port.
USB connector
USB port. So, what do you think its function is?
for the
Sanishka.
programming.
Yeah, Sanishka. So, now you know this um, Arduino needs to be programmed. So, from the computer through a USB cable, we need to program this. So using this only, we program the Arduino. So
Why?
this is the DC jackpot. Because now if you don't, through laptop, if you can't get electricity, through another point you can get electricity. I mean like this. Now you can't connect the laptop always. No, after you program, you remove the USB cable. So then through this DC jack, you have to supply power. So from this power jack, now you can give only up to 12 watts. Okay, 12 volts. So not more than that. Until 12 volts you can give. The amount of electricity you can give is that. So then, this, if it was AC or DC, doesn't matter. This thing will change it to direct current. So this thing is the one which reduces the amount of electricity that goes through it. That means it's like kind of like a resistor. So this Arduino needs only 5 voltage. Okay, so by this, it reduce the amount of electricity. So these are known as pins. Can you see?
Digital pins.
Digital pins. So this part, this 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. Those are known as PWM pins. Okay, so those are known as PWM pins. So, Sanishka, I want to ask a question. So, how did you know about that? How did you know
Uh,
that those were digital pins?
uh, that um, I I went to class in school.
Which class?
In interval, there's a class they're teaching about Arduino and
In school?
programming. Yes,
Do they?
in interval.
Ah, but I have never seen you going.
I won't go now.
It was there and
I'm
you
going
went.
to 18.
Okay, so, okay, then you know a lot. So, what is this button over here?
Huh?
This red button here? What is that button?
On off button.
It's not on off button. It's the reset button. Okay, so give you a mark. I'll give you a mark uh, Arduino. So this is the USB port and this is the reset button. Okay, so this reset button, like now if you uploaded a code, like you uploaded a code, but it was a bit wrong. Your code was wrong. So you have to reset it. So what are you going to do is you are going to press that button. Through the press of that button, you can reset the code. Okay, Saniski?
Hmm. Hmm.
Understood? So what is that
Yes.
button?
Reset button.
Okay, so that's the reset button. So let's say hello for Dylan. Hi Dylan. අපි කලින්
Hi.
ඉන්ට්‍රඩක්ෂන් එක තමයි චුට්ටක් කර හිටියේ මේ දැන් තමයි අපි පොඩ්ඩක් ආඩියුනෝ එක ගැන යන්න කිව්වේ මොකද සනිස්ක කිව්වා සනිස්ක නෙමෙයි සෙනල් කිව්වා දෙකම ගන්න ඕනේ කියලා හැබැයි දැන් සෙනල් නැහැ. Anyway, so this is the microcontroller. So this is the brain of the Arduino. So there are so many Arduinos and Arduino is the most popular Arduino when comparing it with the other Arduinos. So an Arduino is very simple to use and very simple to understand. Okay, so I'll upload these parts of the Arduino and I'll give you their functions as well. Because now I have put this USB port plugs into your computer to upload code and supply 5 watt power. This is the thing I have told you, Sarishka. So now I told you earlier. Now, if you are connecting the laptop with this Arduino, you don't have to give extra power. You don't have to give extra power. Why don't you have to give extra power? It's because already through the USB port, the code as well as the electricity is being given to the Arduino. So, but if the Arduino is not connected with USB cable and the laptop, then this is the DC jackpot. So through this you can plug it into power supply, but you have to make sure that it is less than 12 voltage. Okay, it's because uh, the range the range this can hold. So if it was 12 voltage, then now wait. Let me see whether this is recording. Okay. Sorry for the disturbance. Wait. Let's screen share this. Okay, so from where did I stop? So from where did I stop? I was telling you that this Arduino needs only 5 voltage of current. Okay, only 5 volts. So this part here reduces the amount. It's the, what is it? Is it a resistor or is it a transistor? Transistor or a resistor? So I'll give you this part. So out of that, what is that? It's a it's uh, it's a regulator. Sorry for my mistake. It's a regulator, not a resistor, not a transistor. It's a regulator. Sorry, I thought it was a resistor. So this is a regulator. It's a 5 voltage regulator. So if the amount was 12 voltage, it will transform it to 5 voltage and give it to this Arduino. Yes. So what are these pins? What are these pins? Sanisha, you told that you have gone to this class. So what are these pins over here? These are digital pins.
Hmm.
These are These are known as analog pins. Now I'll tell you the difference between analog and digital. Now I'll still I didn't go to that part because this Arduino thing is in the ninth lesson. But still, we are going in the fourth lesson. So, 5 more lessons to go to this part. So, until then, I'll just tell you the basic things. Okay. So, understood what I told you? The minne making minne 12 voltage, 12 voltage or 12 voltage volt adu current එකක් මේකෙන් ගන්නවා. මේකේ මොකද කරන්නේ? ඒක 5 voltage වලට හරවනවා. මේක තමයි මයික්‍රෝ කන්ට්‍රෝල් එක. මේක තමයි මෙන්න මේ මුළු Arduino එකේම තියෙන ඕනම part එක සහ මේක තමයි මේකේ තියෙන brain එක. So මේක නිසා තමයි මේක ඇවිල්ලා code එක process වෙලා මේකට යන්නේ. So I also wanted to tell you this. Wait, let me know that part. Wait. Wait a moment. I wanted to find that part. There are two microcontrollers. Wait, I have to find them. Yeah. So this is what I was going to tell you. I was going to find which part is that. So now, these things, it can't directly put the code. So it is being adapted to this environment by this. So using this only, the code will be appropriate for this Arduino. Okay. So I guess it is like that, right, Sanishka? I don't much remember about this. Wait. I'll show you a video also now. Otherwise, it's not funny. Shall I show you a video? This is also about Arduino. I will show you one. Wait. If Dinut has come, this would be, Dinut would teach more, right? Hello? Wait. Yeah, so this is the introduction. I'll show you.
Is your desktop where files go to disappear?
You can hear,
I
right?
swear it was right here.
Screenshots, PDFs, downloads, everywhere. Vita understands your messy workspace, suggests a clear cleanup plan, and organizes everything after your approval.
So can you hear this thing? Now it is being paused. See whether
Yes.
you can hear this.
Yes.
First class is about introduction to Arduino.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
Yes.
Okay. So watch this video and try to understand what he is telling.
Alright everyone, we are going to start our course with our first class, and obviously the first class is about introduction to Arduino. Now I am going to explain Arduino using this 3D model of Arduino, and thanks to this guy on sketchfab.com, a public website, he just made this 3D model of Arduino, and using this model I am going to explain each and every important part of this board and how it actually works. And before we start, let me give you a small disclaimer. English is not my native language, so you might feel I am mistaking on few words. I might clear step by step in Arduino board, and we have discussed in our intro video that these pins are your input output pins, and you can take input and you can give output using these pins. Now how you can do that? You can program your Arduino using computer. You can send instructions from your computer to the Arduino using this port. This white port is actually a communication port. You can connect your Arduino using Arduino cable with your computer and send your code. Now when you upload your code, that code cannot be directly uploaded to the main controller IC of Arduino. So how it actually works, there is this little small IC right here.
That is what I have told, right? I told you before going to this part, it has to be come from this, because that code cannot be directly come to here, because this can't process the code directly.
This is basically a communication IC, and there are different types of communication ICs in different clones of Arduino. Some are CH340, some are called TTL, and you might need this info later in future, so you can write these down. This might be the actually only lecture where you have to write few things. Maybe you have to remember few things. These things will be useful in this course further on and in your future when you are using Arduino, obviously. So let's continue. This communication IC translates the message from your computer to this microcontroller board. After your code is uploaded and you power this Arduino on, it will start working as per your instructions. This is how actually the flow works. Now these are called input output pins, IO pins in short. So this right here is 0. Let me take in focus. This right here is 0, 1, 2, 3. These are actually digital pins. They are called digital pins. So pin number 0, pin number 1, pin number 2, 3, 4. Sometimes we call them D4, D5, D6 and till 13. So these 13 are digital input output pins. And this last one is ground. And then we have here 6 analog pins, A0, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. These are called analog pins. And then we have some power pins, V in, ground. These two pins are ground, then 5 volt, 3.3 volt. So what happens then? Let's suppose you program your computer to turn the pin number 9 on. So pin number 9 will start providing voltages, and these pins provide up to 5 volts. So you will start getting 5 volts from pin number 9. We are going to do that in our next lecture actually. And then what you have these power pins. So each and every component have its ground terminal. Whenever you attach any device, any module with Arduino.
So these parts, you don't want. So I'll skip that part and get to the most important part, because I'm also going to tell you this in the ninth lesson discussion. So I think this is a bit much for you all. That's why I'm going to skip that.
Digital pins actually works like high and low. You can either
Yeah.
give.
So digital. Okay. So he's discussing it. So it's better for me to tell that also. I also didn't tell that, but I'll tell that. So this is digital is like low to high or high to low. So this is zero voltage, and this is 5 voltage. But analog signal can go between 0 voltage and 5 voltage. It doesn't have a
Give them low.
constant
Low
amount.
means 0 volt and
Wait, this analog signal doesn't have a constant electricity voltage, but digital signal has. So it can be 0 or 5. So it goes low, high, low, high, low, high. But analog signal, low, between, middle, high. High, between, middle, low. Something like that. Only analog signals go. So that's why those are two different pin types.
high means 5 volt. But these analog pins works in between 0 and 5 volt. You can take 3 volt, you can take 4 volts, or you can even take input of analog values like 4 volt input, 3 volt input. So sometimes you have to use analog pins, sometimes you have to use digital pins. So, and one more thing, these right here 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. There is a small symbol right here.
Those are known as PWM pins.
This symbol actually denotes PWM pins. 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11 are actually PWM pins. Using PWM pins, we can adjust the width of our digital signal. Just don't get confused. We are going to use all that info later in our course. Right now, you just have to understand this right here is Arduino board, and we can program it using computer after attaching that cable. One more thing here is this jack. This DC jack is used to provide input power to the Arduino. So I'm going to attach a short clip here, just like that. You can provide power to Arduino. And this IC.
Yeah, so I also told that. So now you can see whether this Arduino is working, because this LED light over here will light up when the Arduino is getting power. So I'm going to tell that all because now we also have projects. You know that, right? You know that we have projects, right? Yeah, I'll show you those things also. See this video.
Right here, this one with three legs. This right here is a voltage regulator IC, a very important one. This regulates the voltages throughout the Arduino because your Arduino actually works on 5 volt only.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's not this part. I told this is the regulator, but it's not the regulator. This is the regulator. Sorry, because it's a bit confusing for me even. This is not the regulator. This is the regulator. මේකෙන් තමයි අර කරන්ට් අර 12 voltage 11 voltage 10 voltage තියෙනවා නම් ඒවලට ඒවා 5 voltage විදිහට හරවන්නේ. Sorry for the confusion.
But you can provide 9 volts, you can provide 12 volts using this DC jack. So when you provide over voltages, this regulator IC regulates the voltage and provide the exact volts. We have support Arduino, and there are different models of Arduino. This is the most common one, and you can start off with this one, Arduino UNO. But we have Arduino Nano right here above my screen.
Yeah, there are lots of types of Arduino. So we'll stop from here. So where did Dylan go? Okay, so we learn these things. So the other things, I'll tell you those things also later. Now, yeah, there's something I wanted to tell you. So there are some projects we have to do. There are 26 projects. And now I think we are going on the 40th page, 40th page. I'm not quite sure, but we are going on that, I guess. So we have projects in 153rd page. Starting from that, we have lots of projects to do. So wait. Okay, these are the things you need for that. I put those things to the group, right? These things, the things you want to make the projects. So these are the things, like for 26 projects, just these. But it will cost you a bit. Okay, so let me show you the projects. So these are the projects. Blink the LED bulb using Magic Beat. Then blink an LED with digital write code. Then push button LED on off control. Then serial communication triggered by a push button. Reading an analog signal using a potentiometer. Displaying text, logos, and images on the OLED screen. Controlling light intensity in a bulb. DC motor on off control. So these are things we are gonna learn. I hope Dinut will teach, or if Dinut can't, I'll also teach you those. Okay, so that's the end of today's session. So before 9 o'clock, we have, we have stopped it. So tomorrow, let's do Sinhala because today's the day where we should do Sinhala. But I thought to continue with this because this is the holiday time now. So I thought you also wanted to make some projects. That's why. So God bless you and good night. Bye.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Sanishkar.